Welcome to Psychology Pub. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep seeing more great videos. Today, we're going to discuss 10 ways to transform your social anxiety into attraction. Social anxiety is a more common problem than you may realize. According to Mental Health American, MHA, 15 million, or 7% of American adults have social anxiety disorder. That's quite a few people who feel anxious in social environments. Experiencing social anxiety can cause stress, discomfort, and more. You may even have panic attacks or feelings of low self-esteem due to social anxiety. What's more, people who have social anxiety may find it almost impossible to date or get into relationships. In today's video, we'll take a look at what social anxiety is and how you can turn your social anxiety into attraction. What is social anxiety? Social anxiety is a condition that causes you to experience intense and ongoing fear of being judged negatively or being watched in social situations. If you have social anxiety, you may have fear and anxiety about these situations: meeting new people, performing in front of people, taking or making phone calls, using public restrooms, asking for help in a public space, such as a restaurant or store, dating, answering questions in front of others, eating in front of others, participating in an interview. Social anxiety can vary from person to person, and there are different types of social anxiety, including mild social anxiety, moderate social anxiety, extreme social anxiety. Some people may feel anxious before these kinds of situations. It's also possible to fluctuate between different types of social anxiety throughout a person's life. Now that you have a basic understanding of social anxiety, let's move on to our tips for dealing with social anxiety and turning it into attraction. Learn how to turn social anxiety into attraction when dating. 1. Exercise. Exercise? How can that help with social anxiety and turn it into attraction? There are some good reasons why this is effective in dealing with social anxiety. Exercise causes the body to release endorphins, which are chemicals created by the body. They work to improve mood and relaxation. Exercise calms muscles so that anxiety symptoms are not as severe. Exercise helps you feel better about your body and health, which can improve your confidence when dating. Now, keep in mind that we're not talking about your looks or weight loss. Instead, we're talking about the benefits that come with exercise. Exercise can improve your self-confidence and mental health, relieving feelings of social anxiety. 2. Avoid the usual meeting places and find smaller groups. Social anxiety may increase in environments that are geared towards social behavior. For instance, the normal places for meeting people include bars, clubs, and parties. These places cause too much stress in a person who has social anxiety. On the other hand, meeting in small groups and in environments that are not normal for meeting people can relieve social anxiety. An example of this may include joining a hiking group or a writing group, and more. These groups tend to be small. While you may not meet anyone to date in such environments, you can get more practice socializing with others. You can make new friends, which is excellent practice for dating. 3. Don't feel bad if anxiety hits. Many people dealing with social anxiety feel shame when their social phobia hits. They may feel embarrassed in a group setting. This is uncomfortable and scary. If you find yourself in this situation, it's best to be honest and let the person you're talking with know what you're feeling. You can let them know you experience social anxiety and that you're feeling nervous right now. Apologize and explain that you're working on overcoming the issue. When you share this issue about yourself, you may find that social anxiety eases. You can use the same method when out on dates. You may be surprised to find that people find your honesty refreshing. 4. Practice without expectations. The funny thing is that you usually find a relationship when you're not looking for one. That's an old saying, but it appears to be true. When you're not actively seeking a relationship, you're not putting too much focus on the other person or wanting the relationship to be a success. In this case, you're more relaxed and maybe braver when you do meet someone who seems attractive and interesting. There's no pressure, and you feel more at ease being yourself. In other words, you're practicing and have no expectations. You can practice by talking to other people when you're on vacation, for instance. There's no expectation of starting a relationship, and you may feel more at ease. The goal is to avoid putting undue pressure on any one relationship. When you're not worried about meeting the right person, you can have more fun too. Eventually, you may meet that special someone when you feel more at ease and comfortable in social situations. 5. Start strong. It can be challenging to feel comfortable talking to new people at an event. However, you can turn this around using the following method. When you're at an event, talk to the first person you see and introduce yourself. Go up to anyone near you. Talk to as many people as possible. Over time, you'll feel more comfortable, in the groove. When you only wait for someone to come up to you, your social anxiety can skyrocket. The anticipation is agonizing when you wonder whether or not anyone will speak to you. By starting strong and talking with other people, you can lower your feelings of social anxiety. 6. Get or use a best friend. Research has shown that individuals who have strong support networks are often more confident and better able to meet others. So it can be helpful to find a best friend and spend time with them to relieve social anxiety. Now, we're not talking about using someone. No, we mean developing a real, meaningful friendship with a person. When you have a best bud, you can take them to social events and meet people together. This is a great way to ease your social anxiety and meet others. 7. After panic hits, keep going. Some may find this tip a little challenging, and that's okay. However, if you have a panic attack, it can be helpful to keep going at the social event. This is one of the hardest things to do. After all, when a panic attack hits, your initial gut reaction is to leave. However, leaving a social event after experiencing a panic attack only reinforces that social events cause anxiety. It's best, if you can, to fight the urge to leave. In this way, you may be able to reduce the fear that comes at future social events. 8. Learn how to breathe. Okay, we understand you know how to breathe. However, there's a breathing technique that can help relieve anxiety. When anxiety hits, how do you feel? Do you experience any of the following? Lightheaded, difficulty breathing, chest pains, weakness, rapid thoughts? If so, you're experiencing an adrenaline rush that can cause hyperventilation. Hyperventilating can make your social anxiety even worse. To reduce the symptoms of hyperventilation, it's essential to breathe deeply from your diaphragm. Your diaphragm is located just below the lungs, near the bottom of the rib cage. Try this easy breathing exercise. Breathe slowly through your nose. Count to 5 as you inhale. Try to breathe from your diaphragm as you inhale. Hold your breath for 3 seconds. Exhale through your mouth, like you're going to whistle, for 7 seconds. Push the air out with your diaphragm as you exhale. Continue to breathe in this way until you can breathe normally once again. This can ease your breathing difficulties and feelings of anxiety. 9. Stay busy after dates. When you have social anxiety, there's a tendency to go into negative thinking after a date or social event. However, it's best to try to keep yourself busy with tasks that require your mental processing. For instance, you may want to work on your computer, watch funny videos on YouTube, and other activities. Anything to keep your mind from creating negative thoughts about your date or social event. 10. Have fun. The final tip we have is to go out and have fun. Try to have new experiences and have fun while you're out there. New locations and activities are a great way to ease feelings of social anxiety. These are also great ways to build your confidence and feel better being around others. Summing it up, having social anxiety and dating can be challenging. It's difficult to meet new people and have fun. However, if you follow these tips for overcoming your social anxiety, you may soon realize that your life has turned a corner and you're having fun as you date, leaving social anxiety behind. Thanks for joining us today on Psychology Pub. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll keep making great videos for you to review in the future.